So let's talk about Saturn back in Pisces. So it's going to be back in Pisces from today, September 1st, through, oddly enough, Valentine's Day of next year. And it's going to be retrograde until November 28th. So this is going to be a time where we want to think about where we've already been in terms of our emotional work. Have you been healing your traumas, working on your traumas? You want to think about how you've been doing your spiritual work, learning how to trust your intuition, making sure that we're getting our spiritual beliefs down here in reality in a place that they're usable. What have you come up against since Saturn's been in Aries, where you've been taking action with what you had worked on prior to this, when Saturn was in Pisces before? How was that working out for you? What do you need to review when it comes to that emotional work, the spiritual work, learning to listen to your intuition and such? I know we saw a lot of creators on here that are in the spiritual realm start getting called out for the bypassing escapist type of stuff. We want to get rid of that. We want to get our spiritual beliefs grounded in reality. We also want to make sure that we are working on our emotional self so that we can get in a good, stable place. We're reacting from a place of thought rather than a place of reaction, emotional reaction. There's a lot of stuff coming up. And during this time that the retrograde is happening, we're just reviewing that. We're seeing where we still need to do some work. And then when it stations direct, we're going to put that into action. If you've gotten sober during Saturn and Pisces, please pay attention to that. That may be something that comes up. Your sobriety may be tested during this time as well. So really watch out for that. But really, this is all about your spiritual work, your emotional work, your boundaries around all of those things, learning how to trust your intuition. If you've still got some religious deconstruction that you're working on, that's something that we're going to be working on during this time as well. We really want to make sure that whatever we finish out between now and February 14th, when it comes to these things, that we're in a good place, that it can be put into action when it moves back into Aries. Because this is starting a whole brand new story when it moves into Aries, and that's what's going to carry you through the next 29 and a half years as Saturn moves through the zodiac. Now you'll have like check-in points where you can make adjustments along the way, but we really want to start off strong because we got a lot of stuff coming up out in the world. We want to make sure that we are in a good place and not trying to escape reality. This is all about boundaries, being realistic about things that are really kind of like liminal space issues.